Hello, everybody! Merry Christmas! The book that we are reading today is called God's Very Good Idea. God's idea was to make people, lots and lots of different people who will all enjoy loving Him and all enjoy loving each other. They will all be made in His image. They will be all like mirrors reflecting what God is like. So God got to work. He made a beautiful world for people to live in. Then He made the first people, a man and a woman. And He said to them, be happy, enjoy loving me and loving each other. We have a huge family that will fill the earth and look after the earth and enjoy the earth. But what do you think? God started creating people. All of them were made in His image. Some of them were different too. Some like riding bikes, some had darker skin, and some had lighter skin. Some like sports, some like gymnastics. We live in God's world. We are all different, but we are also all the same. Everyone you see is different than you and the same as you. They might look different, to speak different, or play different, but they are all made in God's image. People ruin God's very good idea. The first people choose not to love God. This is called sin. And because they choose not to love God, they forgot how to love each other too. We are the same. We choose not to love God, and so we are not able to love each other as we should. We sin. People fight with each other. They are mean to each other. Because we have ruined God's very good idea, He's not pleased with us. Our sin means we can be friends with Him and enjoy living with Him. We need God's forgiveness for ruining His very good idea. It's the same for everyone in the world. People with curly hair need forgiveness. People that ride bikes need forgiveness. Everyone needs forgiveness. But God was not surprised by people ruining things. He had always had a very good plan to rescue His very good idea. So God got to work. He came to earth as a person and is called Jesus. Jesus loved people who were different than Him. He loved people who no one else loved. That He always enjoyed loving all the different people He met. Yes, He loved everybody. But people didn't love Jesus. Instead, they hate Him. They put Him on a cross to die. But this was part of God's plan. On the cross, Jesus took our sin so that we can be forgiven. Jesus forgave His people for their sins. Yeah, we are forgiven. Jesus didn't stay dead. He rose back to life and then He went back to live in heaven. And then He gave people His loving spirit. So Jesus helped us to love each other. One day, God will finish His very good idea. Jesus will come back and make the world perfect again. And anyone who has asked Jesus to forgive them will live there with a different language and skin colors. They will enjoy loving God and loving each other. They will enjoy praising God for making, rescuing, and finishing His very good idea. But there is a very, very good part of God's very good idea. You don't have to wait till then to enjoy it. Jesus welcomes anyone who asks Him to forgive them. And when Jesus welcomes someone, He welcomes them into His family forever. He welcomes people who like reading and people who like riding bikes. He welcomes people with darker skin and people with lighter skin. He welcomes people with curly hair and people with straight hair. God's family is called the church. Your church friends are your brothers and sisters, your wonderful and colorful church family. You can enjoy loving them and loving God with them. This is God's very good idea. Lots of different people enjoying and loving Him and loving each other. God made it, people ruined it, He rescued it, and He will finish it. Can you help me with the last page, Amelia? Yeah. So we show. And with your church family, you can enjoy being part of it right now. And that is the challenge the week. As we are part of the church family, can you just do something nice for a member of your family this week? Can you just go and say hello? Maybe stop at the window and say, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Bye!